Hey guys, welcome to Unlimited Health. So I want to talk about God of War Ragnarok. I just got it done, finishing. I just finished it, and I want to give a small review on it. I hope this video doesn't go far away from 10 minutes. I hope it's below 10 minutes. I hope it's informative for you guys. AAA games. If you're in love with AAA games, then you need to check this out, okay? So this is what I will tell you. This game is, not gonna lie, this game is pretty good. It's pretty good. It's actually almost as good as the first game, like the 2018 game. And you might say that, hey man, this game has Thor in it, Odin, and so many characters, so much shit, and the boy has grown up. So you might be asking me, why is it only as good or close to being as good as the first game? I would say that, first, this is a non-spoiler review, and then I'll go into spoilers. I want to quickly catch up to spoilers because there's no way you can explain properly without spoiling it. So I'll put it simply for the non-spoilers. Let me tell you why it's not. It's only getting as close to being good as the first game, considering there's many characters and everything. Expectations were there's gonna be super high stakes and big consequences and epic shit. I'm sorry to break your heart. There's none of that. I think it's good. It's good, and I think I loved it because of the ending. The ending is so good. The ending makes you feel in your heart, bro. The ending is so good. It's like, oh man, it feels like real life, That's how awesome it is. The ending is really good. But if you remove the ending, the rest of the game is, close to an 8, But if you add in the ending, it's a 9. It's as good as the first one, almost as good as the first. If you remove the ending, it doesn't feel like the story is not focused. The story is not, the first game starts off with, going to the highest peak of the world and throw the ashes of, Atreus' mother, God of War, Kratos' wife, right? So mother's ashes, and that was from the beginning. So the story is focused. It's focused from the beginning, and it's going, But it can't say the same here, It's from, and ends with the throwing of the ashes, throwing it into the air, and it's like magical. It feels so amazing, 2018 God of War is so good, It has a purpose from the beginning to the end. But this game doesn't have it. It relies on Atreus's thirst and curiosity for finding out what he is all about. Kratos doesn't want to go out there and find out what his son is supposed to be. It's only Atreus that wants to do it, and there's no additional dialogue where Kratos says, I want to know what you are capable of. I want to know what you are, boy. No, he's not doing any of that. So it's like only Atreus is very excited. Not excited, but I want to know what I'm doing, what the story is, where it's leading up to, and all of that kind of stuff. He keeps saying that over and over till almost to the end. He keeps saying that. I want to know what it is, what the story is. And it's like, you love Kratos more than Atreus. So when Kratos is not really buying into what you want, what Atreus wants to do, but for some reason he's following him everywhere. For some reason, I don't know. So it's all confusing in the beginning, but it starts off really good. I don't want to spoil it. It starts off really good. You know what? I guess it's, I think I rated it already. So I guess we're done with non-spoilers. let's just get into spoilers. Okay, that's the summary of non-spoilers. Okay, it's an 8.5 out of 10. It's a pretty good sequel. It's a very good sequel, despite being kind of predictable at times, kind of like a movie tropey almost. The things that happen in the game are what you've seen in the movies and many stories, like some twists and turns, some ending changes, decisions made by some characters, or some of they're like movie tropes like you've seen it in the movies. I don't want to explain it because you don't want to get spoiled, but that is my summary for non-spoilers. Okay, let's get into spoilers. Let's just fucking unpack this shit. Okay, this is it. This is spoilers. Okay, let's do it. Here's what happens. What happens right at the beginning, actually. Right at the beginning, Thor comes in to Kratos' home and, offers the peace. Okay, not Thor, but Odin also comes in. And Thor is sitting right right in front of you as a Kratos, and then Odin comes in and he offers peace. We don't want to fight, we only want peace. Okay, so that is what I thought was fucking awesome. Very good beginning, and we even get to fight Thor right at the beginning, which is not fight, but more like you remember the stranger that comes in the 2018 game and he starts beating the shit out? That's exactly what happens with Thor. He comes in and starts beating the fuck out of Kratos. Kratos actually, when he offers peace, he says no. So that I thought that was a fantastic beginning. When you get to the middle part, you just keep fighting enemies, and you go into the middle part where Atreus decides teenage kids, he decides to just go into, just break and teleport into the fucking Asgard. He just fucking decides in a moment of rage, he goes and fucking betrays his father. When he's been saying, don't go anywhere, don't look for Asgard, don't try to find it. Kratos has been saying that so long, but he fucking betrays his own father, goes into Asgard, finds Odin and Heimdall. That's a piece of shit. I enjoyed killing that bitch, but he died, so that was awesome. And Odin actually reveals his intentions. What he says is pretty interesting. I thought, wow, this is really cool. This is a very good... I could see it. This is going to be an amazing story. Amazing story. And his intentions were that underneath his home, there's like a cave. And in the cave, there's almost like a boss fight arena or something. And there, at the corner of that arena, there's like a scratch that is floating like this. A green scratch that is floating. And he tells Atreus, I want to know what's inside. I want to know what this is. And he shows like a broken mask, like a piece of a mask. I want to know what it is. And that's where the story was so interesting to me and made me curious and also very mysterious. But that's not how it goes. As soon as you go into Asgard as Atreus, it's all about Atreus and Atreus' gameplay. You're gonna play as Atreus, and Atreus' gameplay is not so different. In fact, it's kind of silly. He's actually more powerful in ways than Kratos, and he's slashing enemies with his bow. Please make sense. I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why is he beating the fuck out of people with a bow? I don't get it. How can you beat... And he's doing more damage than Kratos. It's like, what? And I thought he was an archer, so do something with the archery combat or something. No, it just archery, just shoot it. That's it. Or beat the fuck out. That's it. That's the combat. And I'm like, what is going... This is some silly ass shit. And then you got, in Asgard, no revenge at sight from Thor. Odin says, no, don't do it. So Thor doesn't do anything. So, his wife, they have a granddaughter. And this granddaughter talks like an adult woman. She talks like an adult. What is it with these AAA games, Sony exclusives, where, I guess it's all over Hollywood at this point, where, these kids, these teenage kids, talk like adults. You go around, do goofy shit, play with some toys or some shit, do some stupid shit, have fun, make us see that you're having fun as a kid. That's cool. But they're talking like adults, these kids, and it's just a mess. It's just a mess. The middle part is really mess. Just to play as a teenage kid with other teenage girls. Is that why we're playing this? And we're playing as Atreus, running around trying to gather masks and pieces of masks so that it could fit into one mask. And we're just collecting shit, gathering collectibles and shit. So it's like, okay, the middle part is really, I'm like, what is going on? And can you imagine, there's not many biomes in this game. There's like some 3 beautiful locations that you spend most of the time in, like 3 beautiful locations. Not much is happening. We're actually backtracking into the first game a lot. We're running around in the same place. We're running around and doing shit, going back and opening the chests where we opened it in the first game. And it's like, what is going on? And by the way, there's another twist which is a good addition to the story, already lacking story, which was Brock gets stabbed by Tyr. And Tyr is literally Odin in disguise. Like, Odin is pretending to be Tyr in a corner of a cave somewhere. Kratos just rescued him. That's it. So it's just crazy what happens. But, the ending comes close, and Thor, as soon as he fights Kratos, I figured out the whole story. I was like, oh my god, we already know what's gonna happen. But in fact, and I thought like it's gonna go a certain way, which would still be interesting. But no, it went even more predictable after that. Like a movie trope level 9,000 it went. But, it's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. What happens, let me spoil it for you in the ending, okay? If you don't like it, then pause it or forward it. But what happens is, when Thor fights Kratos in the end, Thor finally fucking realizes, Odin, his father, is a stupid piece of shit. He realizes that and tries to intimidate his father. But the father stabs him. Movie trope where the father just stabs his own son and then he dies. And, and then you get to fight this old man, Odin. And honestly, I think he had an actual plan with that scratch thing and mask. But the story never picks up on that. It's all about collecting the pieces of the mask. And you know what happens in the end? Atreus just breaks the mask and throws it down. And the scratch fucking just grabs the mask, eats it, and disappears. I'm like, there could have been more possibilities, but no, fuck. Why would you? Such a good storyline. You didn't even pick up on it, and you ended it with nothing. And then you defeated Odin. Okay, you killed Odin, trapped him in a marble, one of the marbles Angerboda gives. You trapped him in there, and Sindri takes and beats him off. So I loved it. I loved it by the end. But the ending, dude, the ending is so amazing. I love the ending. It's when, the son-father, understand each other. Like, they understand. You even get to see Kratos cry a little bit. You don't see the tears, but you can see like he's kind of crying. His face is kind of doing crying motions, and you could see it, and he's crying, and you feel it. The son understands father. He's not angry at his father anymore in this game. And he actually gets together and he loves his father. You could see it. And whenever he cries, he's like really tight hug. And it's like my son, that fatherly connection. You feel it. And you can see it in his face, Kratos' face, that emotion. That's so good. And then in the end, the ending is like, I need to go on my way. I want to know more about the giants. The Atreus is all about that. So, Kratos gives him a farewell and he goes into a portal and he's gone. Goes to the side and he disappears. He's gone. And, Kratos sees something in one of those cupboards that open and show the prophecies and whatnot. He opens that and he sees something. He sees his image in an art form, and he realizes that there is much another purpose to his life. There's a purpose that he needs to fulfill. No, there's no more boy anymore in the end, which I thought you're going back to Kratos. So next game is all going to be about Kratos and what he does, and no boy running around and boy, calm down, come here. No, none of that. Okay, so that's what, and the son-father emotion, everything was so good by the end. Most of the times you're fighting and then going back to Atreus, which was interesting, but then you're gonna fight again and again. Just a lot of slashing enemies. That's it, So that is my, my summation of this game. But it's okay. The middle part is extremely long with Atreus gameplays. Nothing more than Kratos' gameplay with Atreus model switched. That's it. It's nothing special, okay? And you got like annoying female friends of Atreus in Asgard and Angerboda going, and it's like, stop with this stupid ass teenage love bullshit that you got going, Atreus. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. That's what I was getting angry. But by the end, it really skyrocketed, because it's about father and son relationship, and we get back to Kratos, and Atreus leaves for his own adventure, and Kratos tells him, like, you're grown up, you can do things on your own. And I was so emotional. Everybody will feel it, I'm guaranteeing you. So go play this game. This is a very good game. I'll give it an 8.5. So go check it out, man. It's a very, very good game. Okay, I'm gonna be editing a lot of this review. I can't believe, I thought I was gonna be like below 10 minutes, but nah, it's going to 30 minutes now. Fuck. I gotta cut out at least like even at 10 minutes, 15 minutes. I don't know. We'll try. Okay, but yeah, that's it for this reaction. Not reaction. I forgot. It's not reaction. So that's it for this review. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye. 8.5 out of 10 for God of War Ragnarok. Remember that. Go play it. It's a good game. Go play it. See you later. Goodbye.